Antibodies are natural products that we produce in response to infections. It takes us about 5 to 7 days to produce antibodies once we encounter a disease. And those antibodies are largely responsible, allowing us to recover from an infection. So we got into this antibody production space because we developed a technology using plants, green plants, to produce antibodies. And we saw immediately that was a great opportunity to replace the use of animals in this manufacturing pipeline. Some of the most important monoclonal antibodies now are used to treat cancer and inflammatory diseases, and they're very important. I think the most obvious thing about using plants, apart from the fact that now you're not using animals, you can grow plants and you can grow at very large scale at very low cost. Plants don't naturally make antibodies, but if you introduce the gene for your antibodies into the plant cell can use that gene to make an antibody protein in the same way that it would produce proteins normally. At the moment, monoclonal antibodies are extremely expensive therapies and only available to people in high-income countries and middle-income countries. What this will do is it will make antibodies, monoclonal antibodies, therapeutic antibodies, available to a much wider population, and we may even be able to penetrate low middle-income countries where patients can't afford those therapies. Under the right conditions in our laboratory, you can multiply your cells, and then eventually you get into a shoot which you can put into soil and recover a whole plant. What we are trying to show with this grant is that the invention that we made a couple of years ago has broad applicability across more than the 2 antibodies that we've tried so far. If that proves to be the case, then I think we will have a very attractive platform technology to offer the people in the manufacturing business for monoclonal antibodies. What we really want to demonstrate in this project is the applications of this new innovation that we've discovered, how broadly it can be applied, and to start to move some of these products into a development pathway for the clinic. I think the work of Animal Free Research UK is a great example of how this can be done. It's the fact that they're constantly there pushing the agenda in the background, but also making it very visible all the time.